Welcome to the channel, everyone. Model Car Guy Rich here. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Today I've got an unboxing of Larry Fullerton's Trojan Horse Mustang II funny car. This here is a AMT kit. It is kit number AMT 1009/12. And well, there's a little write-up on Larry right there. That's kind of cool. Let's see, this kit was released July of 2016. Wow. That's 10 years ago. Wow, I didn't realize it was that old. Here's a side shot. Bottom. Let's see. Doesn't tell us how many parts are in this one. Doesn't look like a whole lot, but pretty cool. So I'll go ahead and set you down as always. Again, I purchased this one at an auction. That wasn't what I paid for it. That was the lot number. Alrighty. So this one hasn't been opened up in 10 years. Pretty cool. I was very excited to see this one. I always liked the Mustang II, mainly because the girls from Charlie's Angels drove those, right? Here we go, guys. Let's see how we're doing here. Oh, all right. Well, kind of a yellow white, almost like old plastic. Actually, the bag has got, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but the bag has like a it looks like it's been stored by somebody that smokes cigarettes. You know, it's got that kind of nicotine glaze to it. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that bag right out. But the kit itself is not white. If you look at the white on the box and the white on the plastic, it's two different colors. This has got kind of a yellow tinge to it. But there it is. That's what we were looking for, I guess. A little bit of flash in there, no big deal. Plastic feels decent, not as good as the Mobius Hudson Hornet that I just showed recently, but it's there. On the bottom we have 2016, the usual stuff. Alrighty. Next up we have a package of chrome, or a trio of chrome, I guess I could say. There's the wheels, look like old school centerline style wheels. These are the rears, and these are the fronts. And we have blower, upper and lower assembly for the blower, the scoop, the front of the blower. Looks like a chrome distributor, or magneto, I guess they would call it back then. This is a steering linkage, I believe, steering rod. Some ladder bar style. Oh no, those are wheelie bars. I see the little wheel at the bottom there. That one's upside down. That one's correct. Some nice valve covers. A couple of front end suspension pieces right here. Front steering bar. Axle, I guess you'd call it. And here's the blower itself. Front and rear of that. A couple of miscellaneous pieces. And a speedometer, I guess, or pressure gauge, something. I don't know that they'd have a speedometer in there. Alrighty, next we have the glass. Alright, here's the front and rear windows of the dragster, and these are the side glass. A lot of times you hear me say side lights. That's because I do a lot of construction and building on houses, and if you have a front door with windows on each side, they're called lights, side lights. So that I always say that about the windows on the car. I always call them side lights. That's why, because I'm used to calling them side lights on a house. And we have some big old slicks here. These feel really nice, even through the bag. They are actual, wow, guys, these are nice. Wow, they're actual rubber. Very nice. Get my big old thumb out of the way there. There you go. Man, these are beautiful. Alright, and then the front tires, well, I'm sorry, those were M&H Race Masters. Okay. Looks like, yeah, the backs pop out. They were already in there, so I didn't really catch that, but that's cool. They go back in fairly easy. And for the fronts, we have no branding. They're just plain Janes with a little basic tread on them. So that's that. That's it for tires. Very cool though. I'm gonna go ahead and dump this, guys. There we go. All kinds of stuff there. Oh, cool. Cool. Seen that. All right. So 2 more bags of parts. We have some of these. And now I believe these are the actual headers that have to be all put together and painted. So each pipe is individual. That's kind of neat. Kind of a neat detail. Here's the engine block. Transmission halves. Kind of a nice detail on the transmission. The engine, nothing special. The heads. Minimal detail there. Oil pan. Couple little deals here. Fan belt and pulleys needs a little work there. Fuel filters or oil filters. One of those. These are the header collector things that go to the sides of the heads, and then you put each of those pipes there into each individual hole. Intake manifold and intake manifold. So it's a 2-piece, it looks like. Yep. Alrighty. And here we have the part that goes inside the body to support it so that it can lift up and down. Miscellaneous pieces for that, it looks like, in the cockpit area, driver compartment, whatever you want to call it. And here we have the firewall, which also attaches to that other piece there, it looks like. More pieces of that. These are the hinges, I believe, for the body. Parachutes. Tiny little rear axle. 4 little caps here that might be able to cover up the wheels on the vehicle. Give it kind of a Salt Lake look to them. I have no idea what these little round deals are here. And they're probably part of the rear wheels, the axle for the rear wheels, but they don't have a number on them. So I'll have to look those up in the instructions because I don't see a number on the box either for those. So I'll keep those on the side here. And the final bag of parts are some suspension links, steering links that came off just now. Here's a little seat. That does not look comfortable at all, I'm telling you. Maybe the fuel tank right there mounts in the front of the vehicle. I see it poking through right there on the box. That's that right there. The support brackets for the body. Bracing for the roll cage. Alright. Then we have the front and rear end of the vehicle. That's the only thing so far that actually resembles a Mustang 2. And this is the rear. A bunch of decals for that apparently. And here's the frame. Alright, and then the wheel inserts. So that's it for parts. I will now go through the goodies that are in here. And this is what I was wowing about. If you recall the 37 Chevy Coupe stove bolt, whatever, that I did the other day, it had one of these in there. And I thought it was pretty cool. And now here we get a second one. It's basically you cut out with your number 11 hobby knife, your X-Acto blade. You cut that all out and fold it up, and you get a little box that looks like a model car box. I thought that was pretty neat. I'd never seen that before, prior to the one I saw the other day. Then we have a card from Auto World, and the same deal here. If you want to see more about this, go check out the other video. And since I have the decals in my hand, we'll go ahead and cut them open. see what kind of goodies we have in here. It should be a lot, considering the lack of detail on the actual kit there. So let's see, guys. We're looking at it first time together. Alright, kind of decent. I get them upside down. Okay. Well, that's a cool one. Apparently that goes on the back window of the kit right there. You see it? Here's your tail lights. I don't see headlight. Oh, here's the grill. There's the headlights there. I didn't see them. Trojan horse, some striping. You know, you're gonna have to look at the box and possibly the instruction sheet for replacement. But decent. Okay, I don't mind that too much. We'll go ahead and stick them back in the bag. I'll do that off camera. All right, guys, this is it. Let me pick you up. Wow, doesn't feel like very much is involved with these instructions. We have step one. We're going to put our engine together. Kind of all right there. That's decent. You know, they give you numbers and whatever to, like, for a paint guide, but I didn't see it on the box, so it may be inside the instructions here coming up. I'll look up on online and check out the real vehicle and see what it looks like. Here are the wheels, tires, all that good stuff. Oh, moon disc, those are optional. That's what they call these pieces here. Alright, putting this together again. My chair's making noises, guys, sorry. That one piece was a floor pan. I thought it was a scoop. I didn't call it out, but it was there in the birch tree. Here's the fuel tank. That's what I thought that was. Dual filters, miscellaneous parts. And then we're going to flip it over for final assembly. 4 steps in this one, guys. Now, if you recall the one of them I just did, a Revell kit. The Land Rover. I just did that one. It had like 60 or 70 steps. It was pretty funny. That was a Revell kit. Yep. Alright. So here we go. Putting the body together. Putting the glass in. Interior adapters. Alright. That's it. Alright. They never did mention those other pieces. Let me look again. Oh, there they are. Yep. That's the disc brake assemblies, they call those. That's what these parts are right here, guys. So alrighty, that's all for now. As always, I thank you so very much for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed that one. It was kind of simple and basic. Again, I don't have an actual parts count. I never mentioned it anywhere in there, but this is it. You know, it's maybe 40 parts. I don't know for sure. So you have yourselves a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Please be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you on the next one, folks. Model Car Guy Rich out. Keep on modeling.